All right. Hello, hello, hello. We are doing once again, as I said today, as I said last time for that of the other campaign, that of a recorded session. I don't know how many times we're gonna keep going recording without doing stream, but we're gonna keep it going for now because right now we're on Runarcana, Your Story, episode 17. Now, what may pray tell in today's episode, we're gonna see after maybe someone wants to give a small bit of a recap for a small bit of a inspiration. If not, it's all good. But that's up to y'all.
Um, from what I remember last time, we arrived after some deliberation on the invitation to the place we were told to go to, to by the wizard, because he said we were going to get an invitation place. Four showed the invitation, and then we paid the gold for the rest of the party to come in. Some of us went on a tour, which got interrupted due to personal problems, and Melis went off to and ended up encountering some fellow Noxians who had their own mission and plot and schemes in place, which conveniently worked out for him due to the party's decisions, as the party, to their tour guide left, they witnessed the arena and such, and the incident occurred where a one of the other fighters, and Zutark antagonized them. But then they had to solve the situation. So our guy left. We talked to some of the other patrons, figured out about the fights and stuff, and then we split off in the team. And Ellis arrived to find out that we were planning to fight in the 3v3s to win the grand prize. While Zutark went off into 1v1s. Zutark went into his fight against I believe it was like a Noxian soldier, and his opponent gave up for their own life and safety very quickly. Zutark winning his fight absolutely. Whilst in the other fight, it started off decent and then just descended into bunglefuckery as we fumbled our way, as we failed our task successfully, as we didn't, as we were rolling so bad that we weren't beating our enemies, but because of Chuli's newfound fear, which our Zutark also got his new club, which helped him out. Chuli was just taking no damage to where he, after I believe he got a nat 20 performance check, just made the enemy team just surrender. And I believe that's after where we left off, my knowledge at least.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get your inspiration, but I will say it's more of like it's not they specifically surrendered, more of so they just kind of got to a point to where they got just exhausted and like that of Chuli pretty much made, the one last kind of swoop and pretty much knocked them all out because it was pretty much it was just literally just a battle nutrition between the two groups. And Julia is the man of the century at the moment, uh, for at least out of the fight. So continuing on though here today, you guys have both completed that of your solo fight as well as um that of your team fight at the moment, the group fights. So with that being said, I'm putting up a thing here for between the fights. There's gonna be a couple things that you guys get to do, get to potentially happen, but more importantly, between these two different fights, you will have to choose which one of the fights you will be getting that of a short rest or a long rest for, because you cannot have both. Uh, sorry, I mean you can't have just one for both, as between that of either the second fight you could pretty much have that of your like long or short rest, or between that of the third fight, if you go for that of the third fight, being that usually of that of a champion fight, you will then have to choose whichever option you didn't for the other time. So if you want to do your short rest now, you can and save up for the third fight, or you can take your long rest now, feeling like you want to get back resources if you want. Whether that will come in handy later or not, who knows?
If we're
Do I
going,
get my arrows? Oh, I'm sorry.
okay. I was gonna say, I feel like if those are our options, I'd say just short rest and then we can use a long rest for the second fight. Because it's better to have, because we just did one fight. It's better to restock everything before the championship round, so we're fully refreshed rather than get minimal back. Unfortunately, I don't benefit too much from either rest because I'm a caster who's not allowed to do casting.
Same.
Give me a survival check for your answer, by the way. So now with you guys essentially having won that of your fight, people that had bet, got their winnings and whatnot already from last time, and uh we continue on pretty much to, would you guys like to essentially look around or explore anything of that of the lower floors, where you guys would be, see any, feel any of the what do you call them, the special benefits of like specific rooms, like there being that of like a spa room, there being that of like uh like kind of like a gaming room, where you play like pool and other things, pool and darts, stuff like that. Or would you like to do that after you guys take a rest?
I'd say I think if we're gonna look, I'd say after a rest personally. Julie, Ernie, what about you guys? Snorri, what about you guys? Remembered names. I'm asking out of character though. I'm just referring back to like character names to help me remember them.
Snorri, did you
That's
roll
a
me a
good
survival check?
I'm sorry, me?
I said, can you
Yeah,
roll
with
me
survival to get your arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, was I meant to roll it as well? Or
No, just
2
Snorri.
seconds?
All right, you got back all your
Can
arrows.
I get them back? Awesome.
Yeah, it feels just a chest to see if you can reclaim her ammo. Just walks up to the guys and just pulls the arrows out of their shoulders. And also all of the arrows that have been scattered about the arena from the crit fails.
I didn't even need to do like the short rest. I have all my resources now back up,
Yeah,
meaning the arrows.
literally, yeah, like I'm like, it's between me and maybe Julie, purely because I need to rest to recover health, because I'm on 1.
Again, it's whichever you guys choose personally. So, just whatever you
Yeah.
choose now is the opposite of for the next rest.
Julie, do you need long rest for any of your stuff, or are you good for a short rest?
No, I'm fully good. I don't. Like, short rest is perfect for me.
Okay, then yeah, we'll just short rest. Next time we'll do a long.
Sounds good to me.
Same.
I mean, go ahead and take your short rest if that's what you're all doing.
Yep. I'm just gonna do this because I need to get as much health as possible, and 2 rest, so hit dice don't really matter. Just put it to auto spend hit dice until I run out or I get full.
E.
Okay, I get 66 hit points, so I'm at 67. Not bad.
You said, "We'll take it." as you guys get in that of your short rest, and it's more of a short rest. Again, it can be for plenty of different reasons why it feels like more of a short rest than it does of an actual long rest. But for majority of the reason of sake, I would just say because between that of your like pretty much scheduled next fight after seeing display you guys had put on last time, people want to see it whether because it was awesome or because it was really funny.
Thule, yeah, from what I remember, Thule and his potentially sentient sphere are now actually working together.
Basically.
Because I remember you basically just got a new sphere. Sphere is potentially sentient, and you just kept failing. And then suddenly you were actually hitting again.
Hey, it just needed a minute to warm up to me. That was it. We just needed to break the ice.
Also, before our next fight, Thor would go to Mellus and ask if he has any healing magic he could use just to top him off. Because I'm only missing out of character. I'm only missing 30 points. Just anything you got.
Well, wait. So you're gonna come find Melis to go heal? Okay. All right. Melis will be. Hold on, let me see where. He'll probably be somewhere in the area drinking. What I want him to be at? Hold on.
If you're wanting to go for the drinks the best to go to would be on B1, basement 1. So it's the basement 1 is the closest to the arena, so like when you start going down pretty much, and you guys' rooms are in B3, so you pretty much would like pretty much come up from there like 2 floors pretty much up, and now you're like would be at the bar section, which should be on the screen now. On the top right.
Yeah. I was just trying to make sure if I was not already had a token on here or not. I do not. So okay, yeah, I'll just bring one out. Okay. Yeah,
I might still be putting out a couple tokens as we go through, but like outside of that, pretty much people are on the map.
Didn't Snorri want to interact with a specific bird man?
I am not sure what you are talking about. Where did you have heard that?
Where's your last time?
Okay, all right, there we go. I am out here on the now. Who wanted healing? Who's asked for healing?
Core.
Healing. That was a rather pathetic display, though. I don't know if I like
Core
waste the time and effort on you, though. Like,
Core,
you know, it's
out of character. Core never did the crit fails. He was the first one to get in that 20 and actually do damage. He just got focus fired, and everyone else was failing.
That's still not a good look. So you know,
It's not my fault if everyone else was failing and fumbling.
I mean that I don't know. Like, you know what though? You know, I'll be a nice guy. Everybody will get one. You know, so I will do some healing on you, and I will hold on. Wait, what? How much healing do I want to get this man though? Is what we're gonna ask real quick.
Yeah, out of character is 13 hit points from max. What I'm.
You'll get whatever healing I feel like giving you.
I know. I'm just letting you know what's the amount. It's not a lot.
He said he just wants to quote it.
True. I'll do one. Is it this one that gives me the? Which one of these gives me the Is it this one? There we go. Yeah, I'll do this one.
I'm going to let you guys know, by the way, there is going to be some basically special event per se. It's happening today, and I'm only saying special event because you guys will have the time to talk with.
You get 9 HP back.
Talk with that interact or do whatever it is that you want to do. You pretty much get like 2 things you can do. So just kind of like let me know if what you would like to do.
Is that an actual turtle?
What?
Down here, beneath the bar.
Oh,
This.
that's 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 the somewhat of the library if you want to take some time to read some books like nerds that obviously no one's at, but no, that's a stone turtle.
Oh, boo!
okay.
What a giant turtle.
All right, you got your healing. Get out of here and go do better next round.
Or we'll just thank for the healing and leave.
You see that? Despicable.
So, you said you wanted to go to the bar, Melis?
Yeah, I'm at the bar.
I'm gonna just put you over there. There you go.
Oh, okay, cool. How do you move off grid? What do I do with that?
You hold shift when you're moving your
Shift,
you're
okay.
dragging your token. I will say again, there's gonna be other people around, but I'm not gonna always put that out there. But you definitely see that of a bunch of different drinks being mixed, between maybe some of different types like wines, beers, even a few other things that you don't know of, and some of them being quite delightful looking drinks that are made probably just out of a nice whiskey sometimes. Either way, you see that of a very flexible person, I would say, basically making that of like 3 different drinks at a time, like one with each hand, and then as well as one with that of uh a decently long tail, almost like not like monkey tail, but like she's using it like it's a monkey tail. As
Okay.
as you will see, she's going to by one person by one person. Oh no, it is actually quite like a monkey tail. But she's going by from one person to one person. As she comes, as you see her pour even that of like some guy who's kind of somewhat, some kind of like bird feathery guy that's even like moping to himself about something, but goes up to you after a couple more people and says, "Why, hey there, darling. What can I get you? You haven't seen you around here just yet. Not one of the regulars, are you?"
Well, no, I'll be one of the new folks around here. Just give me something light, please. Not trying to take too much alcohol at the moment. I like my wits about me.
What's you say? I think I can give you something on the lighter side. Would you prefer non-alcoholic, or do you want more just of a sweetener?
No, I definitely want to take some alcohol in there. Just nothing too strong, if you will.
All right. We'll see about getting you quite a good something. And you see, like, she kind of like grabs a few different like drinks. Sorry, like when I say drinks, like different like beverages. Like you wouldn't know what's in there. Like some of them are in like black, kind of like rose, black black in like with rose thorns, like potions almost. Like you can't see through them. Some of them just being like regular cups and containers, but she's pouring in stuff to where eventually she makes a mixture that looks both like a tranquility of yellow and purple, she pours that down pretty much into that of a nice uh kind of like silverish like cup to you. And when I say nice tranquility of purple, of what was it, yellow and purple or orange and purple? I think I said orange, like orange and purple. I mean, it's kind of like when someone makes a picture where it's like half of it looks like it's purple but with like an almost karmic like symbol, making that of the other half looking or being that of the other color of orange.
Okay. Okay.
And she puts in a small little straw for that of a light day, hopefully.
Millis will grab his drink and say, well, how much do I owe you for this drink?
Depends on how you taste. She pretty much insinuating she's more of like, how do you feel about the drink before she wants to give you a price.
Oh, well then, sure, I'll take a drink, and Melis will remove the straw and then take a swig of the drink.
You take a nice
Oh yeah, I think I'm the only one still on the arena.
uh,
I still have the bed you all have.
there you go.
Back up.
All right. So first and foremost, you would heal that of 10 HP, included into the way that you designed one of that of this drink. You will also feel as if you have gained kind of like a weird type of energy boost, but like with that of a feeling of a nice buzz. You know, when you drink like a mixture of like alcohol with that of Red Bull, where you like your body feels fast but you feel slow. It's kind of like that feeling, to where you will get that of uh, an additional spell slot usage until that of pretty much uh to use whenever. An extra spell slot usage of your highest level spell slot that you can cast at the very moment. So if it's like if you can cast a third level spell slot, you just have an extra one for free that you can use at any point in time.
Is it only for my
Yeah.
highest level spells? Just curious, or is it like for any
You
spell
can
I can?
you can double it if you can double it each time you go down. So if you want it, but you have to choose it like now. So well, I mean, yeah. No, I don't think you
I
have to
think he was.
specifically choose it now, but
I think he was meaning, if it's third level, would he, for example, only be able to use that spell on, say, a fireball, or could he go with like a magic missile at third level? Like is it specifically third
yeah, he
level
just gets
spells only, or is it any
he
spell but it's third level slot?
well, the thing is, he just gets an extra third level spell slot, so it's like whatever the spell slot can already do.
Okay,
You know what I
so he
mean?
just got basically
Okay.
an extra third level,
I
or
mean, I
whatever
don't
your
know whatever his highest is, but
My highest is
yeah,
fourth,
fourth.
so that's
so
what
Yeah,
it is.
so
you
you
got
get that of additional
you
fourth
got.
level.
Okay,
Damn,
all right. Then.
I might have to go to the bar and get a drink.
That is obviously a temporary buff, so whenever you use that point up in the future, it is used, but it is pretty much indicating that this is a very nice drink that has got your day started pretty. Like I said, like it's the mixture of like of a Red Bull and like alcohol, to where it's like you got a weird type of start to your day, if you want to put it like that. However, it does taste like um raspberry mango.
Okay. Well, after taking a drink and kind of feeling good, you know, hit his stomach and flow into him and everything, he'll, mighty sweet drink, but I'll deal with it. I don't much drink stuff as sweet as this. However, I do enjoy the drink, so what do I owe you for it?
Mm. You sound like you're trying to be a bit of a hard sell on something that's great. That's okay. You can tell me I'd read people all the time. Oh, it's fine though. For this, we can just call it a fair exchange. Come next time, I'll make you an even better one. She is indicating that this time was on the house.
Oh, okay. Well then, Melis will kind of give her a nod of the head and say, "Well, thank you very much," and kind of proceeds to just drink his drink at the bar for a bit while he waits for the next fights to start.
Melis, give me. I'm literally gonna. I'm just straight up tell you. It's a DC perception check 12.
Okay. I will attempt a perception check. I have a +8. Hopefully, I do not fail this. 27.
You notice. You notice as you go to pick up your drink the next time to go sip it, you put it back down and didn't even notice as you're putting it back down the same spot. There seems to be a little napkin with something written on it.
Like on the countertop, basically?
Like you didn't have a napkin specifically there before. It was just like this seems like this napkin was like potentially placed under that of the cup, essentially.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll I guess pick up the napkin and see if anything's written on it.
It will pretty much read strength over wits with a heart, kind of like it was like made by somebody more feminine, if that makes sense.
He'll kind of give it a little quizzical, little confusing look, and he'll kind of like look left and right, see if anybody looks like they may have put this here.
I can tell you right now, like looking at her, she's not paying attention to you anymore. She's already on to the next people that she's gotta do. Like she's got constantly busy back and forth.
Yeah. So I said, but if he doesn't really notice anybody else that might have put it there, and he'll just kind of like pocket it for right now, and just kind of give a shrug of his shoulders and just kind of go back to drinking.
All right. Anyone else?
Core might end up going for a drink before fights. I feel like he would indulge himself a little bit because he's not been able to have something like that for a bit. Ship, desert, falling from the sky, doing the festival prep. I don't think he's had a quiet bar side moment in a good bit.
Let's see. Where is Thule right now?
So Cora's going for a drink too.
Yeah. Put him over.
Understood. Anyone else going into the bar?
Not yet.
Just for the record,
Core would ask.
just for the record, y'all are more
Or
than
would
drink it if you do.
Core would offer to the party of Death Within, Julie, and Snorri if any of them want to come and join him for a drink.
Ah, sure. I would be down for a drink. If I
And out of
could
your
only find my token. I'm up.
Not a character, Snorri, if you want your birdman potentially here.
You would have to pull out your token.
That is one rude assumption.
I like how he says that, but he took the one spot next to him.
This
I
is
just picked the
fine.
closest. I just dragged over, picked the closest non-taken chair, and then I noticed the token. It's like, oh hey, the Birdman's here.
People are also obviously taking their drinks out as well and just like drinking them out in different areas as well. But that's if you wanted to sit at the bar. Zutark, are you also joining them, or are you doing your own thing?
Well, I was asking, where's Thule right now?
That's a good question. I can't find. I was like,
You gotta
I'm
drag it
over-
out.
Oh, that's not on the grid. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yep.
you gotta drag it out.
Yeah, I join everyone. I think.
Yes, I wanted to go find Thule so that we could work over our next routine for the fight, so I don't accidentally kill him.
Well, that's if Julie joins the 1v1. Currently, we were in the 3v3s.
Oh no, there's a big plan. Don't worry about it. We got long.
Big
If
plan.
anything, this has given us longer time to prep.
Yes,
Yeah.
we must have rehearsals to ensure he doesn't get his face punched in.
Also, Zutark realizing, oh, I don't have to, because after last time, Zutark realized, oh, I only have to hold punches with Thule. Everyone else will be free to bash Skull in.
Yes, Thule must now take the time to teach him that lesson.
Because you were fighting the other guy, and then you realized what we told you, you didn't have to hold back.
Yes. Also, is that guy around here? I'm still gonna find that man.
All right, the Chalk Man.
He just wants to get kicked out, bro.
Hey, listen, the man ran away from a contest he didn't finish.
Oh, no, he gave up. He surrendered.
I mean, he definitely had to give up. I don't think there was no finish.
Hey, it's not my fault he missed like 5 straight times.
Or that you double nat 20'd.
Anyways,
Anyway,
whoever's going to the bar getting a drink, what you doing?
Forward, basically just when the barkeep comes over to him, say, greetings, I am come here for a drink. I would like a mocktail, aka non-alcoholic cocktail.
A non-alcoholic cocktail?
Yeah,
Do you
A
even
non-alcoholic.
do you even understand what you're asking for of me? That's like making a drink without making a drink. It's like trying to drink and without a drink. It's like trying to see without that of eyes. Personally, better you to ask, but I can do it.
I believe the drink itself up to you. The only thing I will mention is that I am not a fan of mint flavors.
Makes it a slight bit more difficult, but we'll see what we can come up with.
This sounds
Yeah.
like she's going to come up with some apple juice in the city.
Out of character, I'm going for I don't like alcohol myself, and also I don't like mint.
Oh, you can say what
Stop it.
you can say what you want, like do what you want. I'm just telling you, she's literally. I'm gonna let you guys know. She has a name around here that you'd find out very quickly. But literally outside of her name, it comes the tag, and she's the mixologist. So take
Yeah.
that with what you will.
she's totally not spiking our drinks right now.
No.
She shakes up that. She grabs that of literally two different vials that you can't really see through them, but she pours them in together, has some ice with it, shakes it up, and she pretty much hands you that of a tall cup with that of a silly straw. Enjoy.
Or will no tip her a gold piece to show and also drink. And he's making it clear it's a tip. It's not that's what he's gonna pay her, and he's gonna then drink his drink. He'll pay her more if this is more just a tip.
She has made
And it's good
you.
manners.
She has made you a apple cider frappuccino.
I had a feeling it was gonna be something cider related.
Hey man, you pretty much said mix up some stuff and don't make it alcoholic. She's like, all right, here's something I think you'll enjoy. That's pretty much what she kind of also does around here. But with that though, for whatever reason, you will gain that of 5 extra feet of movement speed for up until the next time that you rest, as well as gaining that of 10 HP. If you didn't already have that HP, if you don't, if unless you had don't have any HP to regen, obviously, but there is that of a nice drink, and you've already tipped her that of a gold, and she'll take that.
I'm not gonna complain. 5 feet, useful for the fight because spellfall thing is greatest, and now I am full healed. I ain't gonna complain.
You there? Yes? Hello? You there? You, the one that's not
Yeah.
looking over at me and instead of the other bird, would you like that of a drink?
I do you speak to me? You can see how it seems a habit of Snorri that she straightens up the fur of her ears whenever she's getting called out. I would like something strong, please, that warms the heart. if that's not too much of a trouble.
Well, it depends if you're talking about for your own sakes or for other sakes.
I need to test my spirits down in the arena, so please, something.
So
Those
something more like
hearts.
liquid courage. Would you like something like that?
That sounds amazing.
What did you ask for at the beginning?
Something strong that warms the heart. is what
Warms the
it said.
heart. Okay. I can mix you up something that I think is very nice for you. But I will say, I would suggest to either stick your nose into places or stay out of trouble. If you're going to do one or the other, don't hesitate. She kind of gives you a wink as she goes to take some drinks and goes to mix them for a minute.
Malice, how much did you actually make out of our fight?
Oh wait, how much did I make off the fights? Hold on.
I know I told you last time how much you got, so I think you wrote it down, or it's in our DMs at least.
Let me check the DMs and see. Oh, you did tell me.
I know for Zutark fight, we doubled our bets off Zutark.
I think
So
it
we
was
put-
Let
triple.
me see. Let me see.
And because like for Zutark, if we put 3 gold in, you would gain 6 gold back. You'd make a profit of. So don't know what it is for our fight though. I didn't bet for that one. Because that was
not in our DMs. Hold on. Let me see if I wrote this down.
that was more Melis bet.
After I got the gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if you counted as already having the goal or not.
I think I got. I want to say I got 100 from the team fight. I think that's because I didn't only bet 20. I think.
So 5 times if you bet 20.
I want to say that's how much I got. Yeah, I think I got like 100 from that one. Okay. Well, I did make a good bit of gold of you somehow managing to win the fight. So, and he kind of like shakes his coin purse. Extra 100 gold in there is very nice for the soul.
That does sound like we did manage to get some profits. I do hope we do better next round.
Oh yeah, that would be good for you to do better. or not, and I can just bet on the opponent. Either way, I'll find a way to make some money.
That of this person mixing up the drinks comes back, and pretty much pours you that of what seems to be a nice, like, it's not as big as the other cups, but it's in like a wider cup, a wider, more clear cup, as she hands you that of a drink with that of liquid that seems to be weirdly clear. Looking at this weirdly kind of clear color, though, you can see it kind of looks like there's that of a different, a couple of like herbs and mints inside the drink, kind of sprinkled around, and she and then she proceeds to also put in like some lemon like squeeze into it as well. And then you see she's, after getting your attention, she shakes it up, and it almost looks like that of like silver linings in like a fishbowl when you shake it up. It looks like it kind of like a dazzling like drink, though, as she hands you this and says, "Now, I will say, this is quite literally liquid courage. I would only drink this if you're sure. But just in case
I
you
am.
do plan to, I will say in advance, this one is 2 gold."
Yeah, sure. I will drink it. I'm not a coward.
I'm afraid though, think this is either going to be some vodka drink or she just got given a drink made out of Everclear.
All
My
right.
first thought was Everclear, actually, from what I've seen.
You will gain an effect either way, but give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, sure.
On
We can do
a
this.
12 or less, you get what would be considered the lesser effect, but you got a higher roll, so you're gonna have the higher effect here.
Nice.
So meaning, after you take this of the drink, first of all, it tastes like, if I don't, I'm not gonna say I know what it's like, but I assume anybody here would imagine to know in a way in their head what it could taste like. It tastes like 100% pure proof uh moonshine, essentially. So it definitely somewhat burns going down. However, it also is at the same time feel like it's still refreshing, like a weird type of drink that you would have to like keep drinking to not feel like you're drowning almost, or sorry, to not feel like you're overheated, overheated, or whatever you want to put it. But the effects that you gain after drinking that of the entirety of this drink will be that of, because you got that of the greater effect, all of your attack rolls will have -2 onto the on hit, but will have +4 base damage to everything. Every
I mean, that's not
single
bad.
every single like actual attack, I should say.
Oh.
So you have a -2. So basically, you have 2 less hit, but you have double that in damage. So you for every
Less,
hit you make. So
and the lesser effect would
Let
have
me
just been half that.
yeah,
let me just write down the numbers because I will not remember them.
-2 plus 4.
-2 plus 4, awesome.
And
I mean, hey,
there's,
that's useful for you because you don't have your magic arrows, so now you'll hit harder.
and I'm just gonna tell you right now, you will take that of probably, I'd say, about 2 poison damage, if you really want to put it like that. It's less about the poison, more because alcohol.
I mean, alcohol is a poison.
It is,
That
but
is
it's
actually
more of saying that it's because it's really strong alcohol. This is
She has damaged her liver a little bit.
just a little bit. As I can definitely tell you, if you ever felt a buzz before, we're past that. Anyways,
Does the effect stack with sniper theoretically?
Yeah, it's just
We-
its own effect.
Oh, damn.
Snorri quite literally just got a bottle of. Snorri just quite literally got a glass of what is essentially flavored paint thinner. That's what she got given.
I will say, obviously, this
Um.
is until your next rest, is as all the temporary drinks are.
Awesome, thank you. You can see Snorri taking a deep sip of her cup. Presumably, she's used to drinking from the north. And after she sits down, she wipes her mouth a little and goes like, "Ah, that warms not only the heart but also the soul. Thank you, dear."
I just realized what's funny. Snorri's drink's the only one that caused the damage instead of healing.
What?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't take any damage last fight.
Imagine if I didn't short rest first and I ordered what you ordered. I would have knocked myself out with my drink. Like, 'cause I was on 1 HP. I would have had one lower. I would have knocked myself unconscious.
That would have been the definition of a lightweight.
Was Chuli or Zutar planning to get a drink at all today?
Tuli wasn't planning on drinking. Like he's mostly just kind of here for the atmosphere because he was invited. But would I have spotted the person at the bar by any chance?
Oh yeah, he's definitely sobbing to himself, having multiple shot glasses. You can tell next to him, going on and on about whatever. You can't really tell because
Yeah.
he just keeps yapping.
So this whole time I have been trying to quietly tell Zutak the choreography for our fight, and just keep looking over my shoulder every now and then. I'm just like, Zutak, you've got everything I've said so far, right? Would you mind if I just excuse myself for a moment?
Okay. Zutark, try to practice not punching as hard.
Good. That's exactly what you are. By all means, punch the next person very hard, but not, not me. That's the whole
I'm
point.
imagining he keeps.
But how do
Yeah,
I know if it's not you if you're wearing a mask?
Because I'll be wearing the same specific mask. No one else will be wearing my what? Wait here.
I'm just imagining the way he's getting Zutark to practice self-control. He just got him one of the small dishes of the complimentary bar nuts, and is just telling him to squeeze these until you try and squeeze them as much as possible without causing them to pop, so we can find that sweet spot of how much force to use.
He just takes nuts and then tries to lightly pitch him, and it cracks every time. Damn it!
Keep working on it, Zutak. I believe in you. And I'm just gonna hurriedly scuttle over, try not to trip over everything, and just lean over like, Story,
Yes?
did you see who's at the bar?
I do see him, yes. And she also
God.
has been eyeing the certain bird person.
Julie's feathers are vibrating and shuffling to the point you can just hear rustling. Oh my.
I think it's even better that I have zero context to the situation. I have no knowledge of why Julie and Snorri are so infatuated with this man, and I think that makes it better, honestly.
What do we do? Do we say hi? Do we buy him a drink? What?
I mean, he does look like he would probably appreciate some spirit lifting.
He's currently doing the depressed sob gobbledygook, just drinking and speaking.
Oh, I can.
He's definitely appreciating some spirits.
Just the talking where it's just with the sobbing, you just can't make out anything. It's just gibberish. It's like, oh, you brought me up a damn shit.
I'm just gonna lightly nudge her, go on, go say hi to him. Buy him a drink for both of us.
Wait, Sure.
I do it myself, but I'm nervous. I'll come with you. I've got your back. Don't worry.
I'm
Awesome.
surprised, I'm surprised he didn't turn back on Julie with the fact that he's the one with the money. He's the rich one here.
Okay. Snorri walks over to the other Vastayan and sets down a hand on the bar, leaning slightly over to the side, not over him, but personal space. Hello there, friend. What's the troubles? Do you need a shoulder to and a let me just I'm sorry. Do you need a shoulder or an ear to hear your troubles?
I'm going to first and foremost actually put the picture out there a little bit closer for anyone to see. But as they're approaching that of this bird-like fellow here, with that of a very masculine yet slim, majestic-like body, you can see they seem to be doing what they kind of were doing the last time you saw them, which was technically a day before. The day yesterday. It seems to be walling away through that of a bunch of drinks. And I say a bunch of drinks because they look like a bunch of different kind of like cups and variances. As you hear him kind of like bubbling to himself, and you can't really like understand him at first, and he kind of just keeps talking and talking, but he's kind of like talking with that of a bunch of like tears and whatnot, and the little the little snot and everything, and that of the person that are handing out drinks here goes over to him, as you guys are also trying to potentially basically kind of get his attention. He's still not paying attention to you guys though, but you see that of the lady earlier of the mixologist here pretty much go to you guys like, I don't know how to very best to say this, but this person has pretty much permanently sat their butt there for that of probably the last few days, however you want to put it. And if you're planning to comfort him, please do, because there's no drink I can make to satisfy his heart. Very sad.
Oh dear. She sorry, pats him on the shoulder. There. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a moment. There, friend. How about you sit up properly, get some some air into those lungs of yours, and why don't we share a drink together? And she kind of waves over to the barmaid for a round of shots. 3, please.
You see he's got 20 glass shots already down next to him.
Tully's gonna look up like, maybe make it 6.
I'm gonna be honest, I imagine his shots are just water at this point.
You guys you guys kind of like going up to him, comforting him on each side, and I'm gonna try my best here, but I can only do voice so well. As he kind of is sobbing, as he's sobbing to himself, he kind of like, you can't like really like bring him up too well, because as he kind of like gets up with that of the motion, he kind of is still, it is like he looks like he is obviously very sad, but like sober yet very still limber in control of his body, if that makes sense. As he not sober, I mean, but still limber of his body, as he kind of like still sways around, even like grabbing the both of you a little bit, and goes, I don't know, I don't know specifically who you guys are, but I appreciate your comfort, but no amount of comfort can heal that of a wounded heart. As he keeps sobbing to himself, but I will take those free drinks.
I don't mean to be presumptuous, sir, if you are who I believe you to be, but I don't. Aren't you usually with someone?
You see as he starts to kind of like cry a little bit more.
Oh.
You don't understand. Oh, I've said my woe so many times, yet no one hears that of my wounded heart, unlike that of once was. But forsaken I am here, instead of out there. Oh, he just keeps crying to himself.
Oh, jeez. So
That's not the right approach.
Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna like try and lean over and be like, sir, excuse me, hello? Like just kind of waving in his face, like, hello, you may not remember me. You probably don't. I was one of you remember the whole war thing that we had? Yeah, I was on the Navori coast.
You're trying to kind of like tell him that, like trying to make him remember, she goes, well, I don't know specifically that of the drinks that you all wanted, but I assume if you're ordering the same thing as the other drinks he's had, here is 6 more shots of the 100% moonshine pure proof. As she will now go
good.
back.
Yes, 6 shots of paint thinner. Yes.
I've committed to this. Yep. Julie's gonna snatch one up and throw it back.
Core is just kind of at the side sipping his little mocktail. He's just looking at you from the. He is just crocodile side eyeing you, and he just slowly shakes his head while he's sipping from his sippy cup.
You can see Snorri happily downing one of her own shots. She's not even hesitating.
I can't believe I missed firewater.
He is quite literally. Core is giving it a respect. I mean, he's not getting involved in the conversation. He's not paying too much attention. His concern is more the fact that you guys are drinking what can only be described as paint thinner.
With no chaser,
Yeah,
by the way.
Delicious. Thank you very much.
I don't know if any of you would like to hear that of my woes and my tales, but I am here, not of a fair feather, but of that of a withered one. I cry and sob in my broken heart.
I'd hear any of your tales, sir. You were a war hero. Stories made its way even to where I was.
I'm only a hero sometimes. Well, technically all the time. But that's not of importance because right now I don't feel like one. You guys, seeing as you guys have taken that of a drink, I'm just gonna tell you right now, he is still going strong. Like he grabs out of 2 of the drinks, two of the shots. Still does not taste as bad as my sullied heart.
Oh, hell yeah. Truly's going to throw back his second then. Like, consider me an open, fluffy pair of ears, sir.
It would be a hell of a time for the calm emotion spell.
Yes, here we go. Can you believe it? Me and the love of my life together. We were that of the bestest together. An unstoppable duo of sorts. That of 2 birds in the same nest. But alas, I have messed up. And I have been that of kicked out for now. After that of first a failed time of what happened last time, of one of our very, very funny and not so funny turn of events. events are very funny. Have you ever been to a ball?
No, not recently. Ever, actually, no.
Oh. Well, that could be a good time. But I am still upset as we were on that of a mission of sorts, and I distracted. I do my job as always. Distraction, 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 and everyone sees the great me because I am fantastic and handsome and sexy and charismatic and But I apparently had mooned somebody, a couple people. It was a very fun time, but for some reason, my love has not liked that and has told me to go chill off. She's told me to leave for that of some time. I'm essentially on that of vacation that I don't want to be on.
Julie's like childlike excitement. You just see his smile just fall into confusion a bit. You mooned someone at a ball.
Well, it was kind of a ball. Technically, as much of a ball in Bilgewater as there can be.
That is upsetting to hear that it happened to you, my friend. I can assume that an involuntary vacation is not for the faint of heart. But do you know what we say in the north? We face the winds. And what drags us down can only make us stronger. So see this as a test of spirits. You will get out of this bar and be better than the day before.
How could I be? I haven't even gotten into exactly why I'm so upset.
Oh. Well, then carry on.
I am very upset for that very reason of not being here without that of my fire. Such a spitfire telling me to go on to that of vacation. The issue is I tried to at least spend that some time by myself here. Eventually I took on some battles, and eventually I did some gambling. But I just keep winning at everything because I'm so good. And I just can't. You know what it's like to always be good at everything? And not have the one you love to cherish with?
I was with you on the first half, but that's most upsetting, sir. I was under the impression that people showing their ass to one another was a Bilgewater pastime. Surely you were just partaking in the local custom.
I don't even understand why she was so upset with it. She seemed very flustered and upset at the same time, though.
Is she still within Ionia, or is she far?
At the very moment, I don't know, because she won't tell me. She comes pick me up whenever it's time to go, but that could be forever.
Oh, yeah. So
Brother,
you're
it
saying... I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
But you're saying you're just too good in everything what you do. Is that what I'm getting?
Of course. I'm fantastic. Don't you even see me? You see, even crying, he looks very charismatic. The very dazzling cry and sobbing.
The anime cry tears.
You didn't even notice he was actually on a one of those windows at school the entire time, looking off into the distance.
Gore would just kind of leaning back, but turning his head over, taking his straw out of his mouth with his drink, taking a break. I am been trying to keep to myself in this conversation, though your vocal tones make it a bit hard to ignore. Rather than
Man,
wallowing
who
in your
is this
self-
guy? I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're
he-
trying to comfort me. But
He's
I
fine.
don't
He's
know.
fine. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Let the dragon talk. He's a friend. He's a big.
That's a
friendly dragon.
dragon.
It's mostly yes, but don't worry about it.
Yo, people, there's a dragon here.
I'm sure they've noticed the dragon at the bar, sir. Don't panic.
Many people like look over though that are still like see the person making attention to himself.
Core just continues and goes, rather than following here instead of self-pity, not knowing why your partner is mad at you, why not put that energy instead of drinking what I can only describe as paint thinner into trying to resolve the problem or do better or get them to forgive you for whatever you did? Wouldn't that be more productive?
How am I supposed to get them to forgive me if I can't even speak with them?
We have.
That-
First of all, I am sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Snorri. I'm from the north. Not the north of Ionia, but the Freyjord. Our dragon friend here is Kor. And this fellow here, and she gestures to Julie, is Julie, from which I'm getting is one of your followers.
Distantly, not entirely related. We might be. We're of the same clan, sir. You may need to squint a little bit. The alcohol must be having some kind of cloud haze, but you know, we served together very briefly.
I don't know. It's not ringing a bell right now. Maybe give me some time. But even then, all I can think about when I think about the past is how much time I've spent with my fire.
Do you not have any followers or members or people you can talk to try and get messages to her and get feedback on, or potentially get a message to her to talk
I mean,
or figure out what you did wrong?
potentially I could, but as I've done that before, she's also gotten very mad. So that might make it worse.
Where have you last seen your fire?
Like, in my dreams? As that's every night. Every day, even.
They mean physically.
Thank you.
Well, my heart is longed for that of her touch again. That I can't remember how long ago it's been at this point. But last time we had come back from that of Bilgewater, she had told me to kind of do my own thing, to be on a vacation for a bit after we landed back in Ionia.
And how long ago was that?
I can't specifically remember. Why are you asking me all these questions?
I'm just
I believe-
trying to help you and perhaps find her so she can pick you up.
Well, I don't think she's gonna want to pick me up right now. And even if she did, I'm so hurt right now.
Or just would your partner not be also mad at you if she came by to pick you up right this second to find you following at a bar drinking the most alcoholic thing I have ever
Oops,
smelled
I'm
in
sorry.
Corsi?
Well, technically, this wouldn't be her first time if she did.
And has she been positive? Has she reacted positively to it before?
I can't remember that part.
But it might be better to simply sober yourself up and simply try and do whatever it is you have done. Surely she has gotten mad at you before and you have managed to bounce things back, so why not sober yourself up and do whatever it is you've done in the past to make up for it.
Why is this dragon person trying to tell me not to have fun on my vacation? Why are you
you
guys?
having
Why are
fun
you
drinking
guys
at the
trying
bar?
to comfort me again? Who are you?
My name is Nori again.
I
What
feel
do
like
you
I
do
heard
for
that name
fun?
before. Wait a minute.
Y- y-
I feel like I know that name from recently.
He told you it like 2 minutes ago.
Oh. This probably wasn't important enough for me to remember. I'm sorry.
It's fine. What do you do for entertainment outside drinking? Obviously, like, do you like to spar, or would you like to perhaps the first thing that came to my mind was reading, but Snorri is not into books, so yeah, I would like to do sparring or maybe dancing. Do you dance?
Well, the issue is I love to dance fight. So actually I like doing both. But usually I would have that of my Spitfire to train with. And I
Ford kind of looks to his two teammates and goes, I do not think there is much hope for this one, at least with the amount of alcohol that they have.
Snorri then nudges Tully a little before wait, let me just look on the map. Yeah, the bar has to do before starting a drum beat, using like drumming on the wood of the bar table. I'm not one much for dancing, but I know that my dear friend here is rather flashy, so perhaps the battle dance battle would be the best for now.
You see him kind of like wipe his tears a little bit, and he goes, "Wait, you like to be flashy?"
Well, I don't like to brag. He lies completely.
Wait, who are you? Wait, who are you again? Because he was talking to the other one, because he's not very obviously saying about
He has currently massacred. He's currently committed a genocide on his brain cells.
My name is Tuli Rakan, sir. We fought together on the Navori coast. The whole Noxian War.
Wait a minute. Wait. I think I remember you. I think we fought together at one point in time. Sometime long ago. I don't remember exactly how when, but you know what? Looking at you do look familiar, and I forgot. Who are you again?
Don't worry about it. It's my progress, baby steps. Like,
Come on, just take him to a battle dance, whatever you do.
no, he's like, well, I
Absolutely.
hope the decades or dozens of shots or whatever haven't dulled your senses, Rakan, sir.
Well, if we're trying to have that of a fancy fight, of a fence off, then I guess I can sober up for a minute.
Gore would kind of whisper to Julie and go, is it yours the best idea considering we are in the middle of a tournament? If you are injured, you will be injured in the fight.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. The last round wasn't that difficult. I'm going to reach over. I'm going to take one of the pool cues, and I'm going to wield it like a spear.
I'm pretty sure the bar patrons will love to see that.
Why are you holding that like a spear?
They fight with a spear and they are training.
Training? This isn't the training area.
There's a training area?
Yeah, it was included in all the benefits when you guys showed around. Didn't you get showed around everywhere?
No,
One of our friends,
we didn't.
one of our friends, we were in the middle of it, but one of our friends antagonized a shark person, and then our guide had to leave.
Would you
Oh,
mind showing us the training area?
okay.
Julie, I will leave this to you. I will wait for you in the arena, in the waiting room in the arena. Now for
Not a
whenever
problem.
we engage in our next fight. And Core will just kind of leave. I was just thinking, like, I'm paying attention to all this. Like, my brain just has sushi, and it makes the most sense for me to potentially give that impact because I'm right there. It's not like I'm halfway across the room and indulge myself in the conversation. Like, I am actively next to all of it.
I mean, I just think it's funny. The scene is changing, so I don't know if it's gonna how long it's gonna take for each of y'all, but the scene is changing to that of where you guys pretty much are being led down to that of the lower of the floor one more below that, so you're on that of B2 of the arenas, and in here there is that of the food like cafeteria essentially, that of the um markets pretty much that have that of maybe some exotic or less exotic equipment, whether some are just shabby or maybe pretty good, who knows. But it's almost like that of a mini market that people can set up, as well as in this room, in these rooms there's also that of the uh basically the medic room, the clinic, and then you have that of the actual training room, which then leads you down to that of the B3, which is the where that of all the rooms and the spas, bathrooms per se, everything like that is down there.
Honestly, that interaction would have been really funny if I had felt like calm emotions. He's super depressed and said, calm emotions. Okay, you're mentally stable for the moment. Fortunately, I do not have that spell.
Trying to get this to activate. Anyways, as you guys are going, you might not see the map at the moment, so I guess it's fine. Actually, let me just reload this real quick. But as you guys are going down through there, you will pass by like a couple of faces, but most of you guys are just trying to get to that of the training area. Going to that of the training area. What exactly are you trying to do with how are you trying to train? What's going on?
I think Julie's having a dance fight with.
Yeah, I basically just want to like have a little like spear
Classy
slash
spar.
staff spar just to kind of sober him up a little and make him concentrate.
And Core's just kind of gone to the arena to wait for his friends for when we do our next fight. Because this is more of a Julie and Nori's field. He just kind of gave some input because he has no idea who Rakan is or any real interest in the whole situation.
Yep. Feel free to drag your tokens at forever's onto this floor. But either way, got the training area up here. Top left. You guys truly anybody that's watching obviously can watch, but truly you pretty much kind of get a whatever you're ready as a kind of like very slumped man here as he's like doesn't look if you're trying to get that of your new picture, you only put it for the face and not for the token.
Oh, that's fine. I'm mostly just trying to drag any token on it. Doesn't seem to be working.
I see your tokens here.
Oh,
I don't see them.
they've not loaded for me.
That's probably why. Again, very sorry with the loading, but go
There
along
we go,
with
now there's
that
two of me.
of
Lovely.
With that of a sign of like, whenever you're ready, uh pretty much he does not like put up any like, at least he doesn't like put up really any stance. He doesn't really put up any weapons. He just lets you pretty much go ahead and do what you want.
Well, I have reason to believe he's a war hero, and not that I've had any reason to underestimate anyone else in this world. I'm just gonna swing for the fences and go ham at him.
Do you have multi-attack?
I do.
Go ahead and attack.
Do you want me to use my regular halberd or the actual?
Whatever weapon you want to use.
Cool. I'm doing it with a pool cue for all intents and purposes, so we'll count that as just the regular sphere. And another nat 1. Lovely. Start as we mean to go on.
Just keep going for now. Get your all full attack through.
The second is much better.
There we go. As you proceed to use that of the pure Q, like as if you get like, even with your like you're like, wait a minute, did I put chalk on it? And you're like, wait, I'm not using this for a pool. As you proceed to get the pool cue ready to strike, you go and pretty much try to strike into him, and you seem to terribly miss. He didn't even seem to move. And it felt really weird to you because you feel like you kind of almost like run around him, but like you definitely felt like you were going to connect for a second. As you proceed to then basically turn back around, spear still in hand, ready for that of the second thrust, as you thrust it right into where you think would hit, right into his chest, as he kind of like limberly kind of like goes back as if as if he didn't have like a bone structure, like he didn't have like his whole back essentially, as he kind of just went full down as he goes full down as you miss, as he comes back up a little bit and goes, "You remember when we used to have good times together, when we would sing to each other?" As if he wasn't paying attention to you.
Sure. Would I know like any old like Lotland folk songs that I could like hum along to myself while I'm attacking him?
Yeah, that's completely up to you.
That's absolutely what I'll be doing, and I will swing again. I have clicked it. It may just be taking its sweet time.
Always. And that's why I decided not to stream today. Oh, there we go. Another 13 and a 20. You notice as you continue on fighting him, it does not feel like you're able to really get too much of his attention, as if it feels weird because it's like his attention is on you, but it's not. Like he's ignoring you, saying other things, talking about potential past things that have happened. Like, remember when I used to love you, lovingly hold you all the time? And you're like, obviously, you'd have no idea what he's talking about. but you still can't seem to hit him, as if he's just like swaying around every attack that you're pretty much throwing at him.
All right, one more go. Just. Oh, jeez. Yep, nah. Doesn't seem like it's happening. That's
Sways around
7
a
and a
couple
12.
more of your attacks, and the more he sways, you kind of like now with that of your three different attempts here that you've tried, he kind of goes over to you and proceeds to go like kind of like almost drunken style, if you want to put it like that. Puts his hand over your shoulder after you've tried to hit him a few times, and you pretty much maybe even exhausted yourself for a couple of seconds. He's like, Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't see your dancing at all. Your techniques isn't there, and you're never gonna hit anybody who's trying to aim like that. I hope you know that, right? It's not just me, right? You see it too, right? I know there's two of you. What was your name again? I think it started with a N. Nori? Nori? I think it was Nori.
Julie.
I'm gonna call you Nori now.
That's close enough.
And then the
That's
other
close
one
enough.
that's speaking to me over there is Nara. Because you guys are kind of both similar looking, and I have to kind of somehow distribute how both of you are. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. But like I was saying, you gotta add some flow to your mojo, man. You gotta get some flair. You gotta add some style and I'd say some guts. But that's probably for me to probably not good for you. And as he says that, he violently starts just puking on you.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, luckily we know that. Well, luckily we know there's a bathhouse.
Needed after that.
You know, I don't remember
Well-
having to sway that many times before in normal fights. Either that or my legs are light and my head's heavy. I think that's what they call it. What?
Well, better out than in.
Are you all right, truly?
Oh yes, I'm fine. It's okay. I have a change of costume. I'm gonna. I hope that's made you feel better, Mr. Rakan, sir. I have to go and change, but I hope you feel better in the morning, and your headache is gone, and your fire comes back. Oh, this smells so bad. I have to leave. I'm so sorry.
I just realized Julie's a bird man. He has stuff. He has feather and like fur and stuff. That's gonna be real pain in the ass.
Yeah, Julie's just gonna sprint for the changing room wherever that is.
Remember, add more
Why is he not-
flair or else you'll never be enough for people to stare.
That's why he's not running to the bathhouse to just thoroughly scrub himself.
Man, I don't know why that guy left so quickly though.
I don't know either. Anyway, despite everything, I do hope we, even if only slightly, lifted your spirit a little bit.
Well, my stomach feels lighter, but my heart still feels like I've been shot with an arrow, stabbed with a dagger, and still left without an aching pain of 1,000 different children's cries. But I'm still good.
That's the important part, my friend.
Who are you
But
again?
Snorri.
Snorri. I swear it was
Snorri.
Nara.
Not quite. Not quite.
Where'd your twin sister go?
Getting himself ready for the next battle.
Oh. Is her name Nara?
No. No.
Oh.
Imagine meeting your childhood idol and then finding depressed and drunk,
I guess this
And then
is why they say
and then
don't
he-
meet your heroes.
and then throws up on one of your friends.
Anyway, I keep my eyes peeled if I should see a fire. And
I spit fire, I would hope. And if you ever need to talk, please let me know when you see her. Here, this is from me to you. Just keep in contact, as he gives with like that of a wink, with that is still a bit of like of the throw up drool on the side of his mouth, but still gives that charismatic smile, and pretty much hands you like that of a stone.
thank you very much. I'll keep my eyes open.
All right.
I think I'm gonna check on my friend Farrell, and I hope we'll see each other again under different circumstances. And she side eyes the pool of vomit left on the ground. Very different circumstances.
Julie's just bathing himself in a bathtub full of the fucking Everclear.
Assuming y'all are leaving him to do his own thing, you guys, I don't think, sorry, not I don't think, unless there's anything else you guys specifically wanted to do, beforehand, I will say the special event will be happening here soon, as you guys will hear for the start of today's arena fights, there will be that of an announcement.
Oh,
Dun-dun-dun.
As we all attend.
All right, who died?
what kind of stone was that anyway?
I'm gonna straight up be
Cool.
honest with you. He gave
It
you
was just pebble.
a sending stone in his mind.
Oh.
It is
Oh.
just a stone.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you said in his mind, so I'm guessing this is a regular rock.
Yep.
I imagine he had an actual sending stone on him, but he just ended up giving a random rock instead.
Yep.
It would be really funny if the reascending stone is just laying around somewhere. And he just picked up the rock that looks vaguely similar. Anyway, next arena fight,
Yeah.
and
Well,
hopefully
special
a
meeting.
cleaned up Julie.
Well, special announcement first.
Yes, he's gonna be donning his Hulk Hogan attire now.
Let me put us back here. So I'm gonna tell you right now, after I do that of the special announcement, I believe we'll probably go on break. But after we do that of the special announcement for that of the in the campaign here, we'll probably get to some of the fights here. But before we get to that, let me change up some things here, because can't just have this be a casual thing. As also, I need to actually get you guys to be on the map, because we don't want to. We love very bad internet. That's how I'll put it.
I imagine Julie had enough time to thoroughly wash himself and get changed.
Yeah, Tully would have had enough time. You guys technically still had a little bit more time to do stuff. Tully would have had still a bit more time to do stuff, as you all kind of somewhat did.
I think Julie would have just decompressed after washing. Have just been like, man, God, who knew people who had been to war had so much baggage?
I'm not gonna mention everybody on this map, but I will say you will also see that of pretty much a majority of other people, at least that of a bunch of different fighters all around. Yes, even including that of a not so sober bird fellow that is within all the crowds and everything. As they were told today, there was that of a special announcement.
Imagine if girlfriend shows up.
Where is this? Where is this? Obviously, you will also have that of a couple of guards, or a couple of guards around, as there are definitely more people around just in general. Whether that means something you're not, who knows? But for now, you are all told that uh, of there being that of the special of there being that of a special announcement today. Today being, I'd probably say, if I ever give it a time, more towards that of this the start of the afternoon, as today's battles will be a lot more legendary. As I get this thing out here.
Hopefully with less nat ones. That would be awesome.
All right. So oh, that was weird. Okay. As everybody is getting their seats kind of around, anybody that might be still eating certain food might be still eating certain food. But everyone's kind of like getting their seat around, seeing what's happening. And that of that especially as depending on how long the announcement takes, they're kind of like, when's the bloodshed gonna happen type of deal. They're waiting for that of the fights too, as well, of what may happen today. But everybody starts to kind of somewhat silent up as they see that of uh Master Bingwin kind of step back up that of the, as he was kind of announcing fights yesterday, but to that of the same spot he was beforehand, as he kind of goes up and says and announces, "So all of you here, it's time for that of our special announcement, one that I didn't think personally that we would be making. But seeing as that's not going to be specifically the case anymore, we'll see exactly how different things can be. Though, the most exciting announcement is going to be the first one we start with. Some of you want to see. Some of you want to feel. Some of you are just here for the pleasure and money. However your reason being, however you want to see it. We have that of a very generous, very generous person here today. He's told me he's going to be here today to watch over that of the fights. He is here to give that of the rest of the announcements, and there will be no disrespect to him. Now, bring him out. Sorry, not bring him out. Now, you may come out with that of everyone's astonished gazes and looks, as coming out basically that of a bigger, like, I'd say hand, but still human size, but like I would still say like uh basically like 2 times bigger, so like a humanoid but like large size, as you see the hand coming out from that of uh of that of the chair, pretty much, the big red chair at the top, the one that would be kind of overseeing, the one that's been left empty. You see that of a man pretty much towering over it a little bit. Um, that seems to be in very stylish looking clothing, a very relaxed yet also annoyed attitude, one that he brings silence to that of everybody in that of the arena as he raises up his hand, as he keeps it as a basically held fist right now, as he's basically saying that of for silence at first, and then proceeds to put up that of both of his hands with his arms raised, as you hear everybody screaming pretty much in that of the crowds. It's the boss! It's the boss! It's Beast Boy Bastard! Or not Beast Boy Bastard, it's Beast Boy Man. Or Beast Man Bastard, there we go. It's the Beast Man Bastard himself! It's the boss! The one in control of the arena itself! It's set! As people are screaming crazy, as he is pretty much just taking in that of the glory here, with that of a careless like smile on that of his face, and that of at least towards Chuli, I don't know if Story you want to say you do, but that of the person Chuli, you were told pretty much of, you can only assume this might potentially be the person that you were supposed to speak to potentially.
Huh.
And seeing that of even from that of a distance, you can see their presence alone bringing that of the entire arena together, cheering, cheering and whatnot, as well as that of his physique alone, as he proceeds to like bring his hand back for a kind of stop motion to everybody here, and proceeds to keep going as he goes. Very, this is gonna be a very crude way, but I'm gonna try. All right, everybody, settle down, calm down. The fights aren't gonna start just yet. But yes, I am here to foresee that of the fights today, but that will be after that of a special announcement, as I've heard some of you being more of a on the downside of being bothered with that of something called like magic, something that some weak losers like to use. I don't exactly know how you all work here, but I've decided to make those people shut up with my own fists, or from others. You guys, all of you, will be allowed to use magic for that of the rest of the fights here. As you hear that of screaming ecstatic from a few different people, and but at the same time that of murmurs and whispers from other people as well, which could be considered a strange change, quite drastically, as that of this arena has not actually done that before yet. I know what some of you might even be thinking about the choice here, but at the same time, if you got a problem with it, that means whoever was using their cheap tricks, you were probably just worse than that. So let's get some skulls bashing, some booming lightning going, and an amazing battle time today, as I'll be overseeing some games today just to make sure the rules and set go exactly how I planned for.
This will be interesting.
So, now things get interesting indeed.
Now, I will have to say, small formality, cast some magic, do something else, and it affects someone on the outside of the arena's automatic disqualification. But, you can also get banned for it, but that just depends on how much you annoy me. Let's see. Give me just a quick second here.
I'm glad we picked the short rest option, because now the magic's a thing. It's like, okay, I need long rest for those. It's actually very nice for me.
Hindsight is always 2020, or what was it?
Yeah, next fight will definitely go. I have magic missiles fighting them. My magic missiles are very painful for my enemies. But I figure I'm only going to use those as a last resort type deal, because magic missiles are a bit cheap if you don't have to shield spell or counter spell, because it's just auto hits, and I add more damage to them, just a fuck ton of damage for nothing.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to get this picture again. Copy image. Okay. So unfortunately, actually, can I? No, I can't. For people on uh for people actually watching this off the recording, you will not be able to see the picture, but I will tell you what it is so you can at least look up the picture afterwards. But you will be told today, you will be told that of another part of the announcement today. There are some of you as well who really want to know what this prize could be. And you know what? I'm not really much for one revealing things, but I feel like this one might excite y'all if y'all find out. As he takes out something and takes out that of what seems to be wrappings around something, as he goes, honestly, I'm really excited for however the fights go. But just know, whoever can get this, that's a real true winner there. And now let's see what everyone's all so waiting to try to get. It seems like uh as he kind of like unwraps it and reveals it, you can see the kind of sharp edges coming out from that of the sides. What seems to be like that of a very firm, like almost suit that you would say, as but one that even emanates in almost arcana like pretty much like it emanates that of magic from it, even from that of a distance. I'm going to put this in our pictures chat. For anybody that's not in this, obviously for everyone that's watching this though, for the picture, you would just have to look up the item called in League of Legends item called reverberation. But yes, I did post the picture there to where, again, as I said before, it looks very fancy and very well made. Um, for exactly what it is, I can't tell you if it's light or medium armor from this distance or anything like that, but I can definitely tell you it's not specifically heavy armor. Like it doesn't look heavy outside of the sides that have like the sides that have spikes on them, like daggers and whatnot. And holding out that of this item, everybody looks in like not per se shock, but more of like in awe, seeing that of a well-made item. One that some people are more disappointed not seeing that of like some gold encrusted item, while others see that of a grand prize. Whether or not it's obvious to you guys or not, whatever this prize may be, there might be a lot more behind it. But even in that sense, you will get that of the prize here, as well as that of some gold as well, for that of actually winning that of the 3 fights. So from here, he pretty much announces and says that we are going to get ready for that of our next fight and fights here. with maybe a couple of fights either happening before or afterward, I will have to ask for you guys, which one would you rather have happening first?
Out of curiosity, I think doing Zootark's 1v1 than our 3v1 like last time with Mario, because Zootark doesn't take long. As far as
Yeah.
it's only 1v1, because it's just turn, 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 turn. Whereas Rust is one turn, second turn, third turn, enemy turn, then repeat. So Zootark goes by much faster.
Yeah.
That's completely fine with me. I will have to say, like I said before, this will be our break then.
All good.
So we will be back. hello. We are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, we are going to be announcing that of our first fight and pretty much just straight up getting into it. Here. I am going to stop this music though. To give us something else. I'll figure out what I'm going to give there in a second. But as I'm doing that, we will announce that of the first fight as discussed between that of the group. We'd like to see that of the ones first. So, that of Set starts to bring out that of his sexy voice as I try to do because I can only be so sexy myself. But he pronounces to be that of, all right, to get that of the first battles going. Honestly, I don't even know if this magic's unbanned stuff, whatever, really is gonna matter for this shit. But we will start this out with the first one being from that of a no name to a pretty decently sized, strong in their own way, and intimidating presence. Maybe because it's their race, maybe it's because it's how they feel, maybe because they just here to bash them skulls. Who am I to say for whatever their appeal? We bring out that of the new name, Zootark, the headhunter. Zootark, which way are you coming in, left or right?
Right.
Everybody in, they're not, I'm not gonna say everybody in the crowd, but like like at least a good few people in the crowd start to kind of scream with like excitement for Zootark, as you've gotten a couple of fans from last time.
Yes, he'll look around the crowd, mashing his club against the ground, and lay out a visceral roar.
This music seems too on. I want more like this. Maybe. As you're kind of getting that of the attention around of some people, you are essentially seeing that of the ground pretty much around almost somewhat shaking. I more so say shaking because of maybe it's because of the amount of the cheers, maybe it's because of maybe just the amount of people going around in like the basement floors or whatever, or maybe it's potentially something that may be big, maybe just even as big as you are, approaching you from the other side. As you see that of a shadowy figure start to come out, you will hear that of once again Set announcing, "Are you all ready to see someone who's been here before? One that just came recently, toughed up for maybe that of another battle, but yet undeterred. One with a will that's so strong, I even could shatter myself if I wasn't so strong, though. Everybody make it up for the known bloody murderer herself. Come on out, Kolo the Killer." As you see coming out from that, the shadows, a very beefy like Vastayan female that you see with that of very mighty ram-like horns, but even still has that of a bunch of bandages around, not just that of both their arms, but also a couple other places, basically saying that they in a way could be still recovering from that of another fight that they recently went through or not. But even then, they seem very strong-footed and sturdy, basically coming right through that of the uh right of the way, basically straight towards you.
Oh, it's the ram lady. Me remember her.
She she kind of like waves over to you.
Maybe you'll put up more of a fight than that puny little man. This ought to be fun.
She kind of like cracks out of her joints a little bit. She's pretty much what would be for the size related to your size. She's probably just maybe a couple like maybe 1.5 feet like smaller, like just shorter, just in general, not quite your size, but is and still on the size category of large size. Yes.
Okay.
But that being said, though, she kind of just has she kind of looks like that. She kind of like puts her fists together a little bit, and it, kind of like a fighting stance, brings them together a couple of times, smacks them, and is like, "I've been waiting for an actual fight. Last time I got really bummed out for a reason."
Oh, you too? Oh. Zutok feel the same way.
All right, just don't hold back just because I'm injured.
Zutok don't know the meaning of hold back.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, come on, hype man, hype me up.
Go ahead, put yourself on the initiative tracker.
Wow.
With that, we get the fights ready and started. They look like they're ready to stare each other down, if not go for the throw at any point in time. So let's see it. You guys may start whenever. As he pretty much says that, it's time. Kolo, Zutark, you look like you're ready to kind of like look for an opening. Kolo doesn't look for an opening. She just goes straight in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just target. She goes straight in, and there are plenty of things that she could feel like doing. So let's make a multi-attack. Ooh. Lucked out on the first one. She gives you just one attack. She's gonna give you what she's called the special. The Knuckle Slamwich.
Mm-hmm. That does indeed hit.
That is for a total of 30 damage, with 11 of it being thunder. As you just feel that of the immense amount of damage coming from that of the fist, of like the basically like when you would get punched and you would see like that of a whole bunch of like air particles in like anime or something, like as the person gets knocked back, it's like that's the type of thunder we're talking about here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As she will then give her a little bonus action with the horns.
Yep.
For 11 bludgeoning damage. And that is her turn.
All right. The punch. I imagine she probably socked him in the face, so his nose is a little bit bloody. And he's gonna start to grit his teeth, and his eyes are gonna start to glow. Blood hungry red as he lets out a roar to rage.
You would like
And
to rage?
I would like to rage. And he's gonna swing back.
Does hit.
Damage.
That 23 on the first hit.
There's a 17 hitter.
A 17 does not.
Okay.
And remember, you can use magic. You can do runic shit now.
Yep. Let's see. Can I do this? So, can I use my lacerating roar onto her?
Is that a bonus action?
No, it's this. It's just whenever I make perform a melee attack. Oh wait, it is bonus action. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Yeah, you would have had to declare it beforehand.
Yeah.
Also, it's a case of he's already raged, so he's used it.
Rage. Ragey rage. Dude. She just is staring. She just gives you the stare down, brother. And she is going to look for any opportunity. So, any opportunity in there, she's gonna get 2 opportunities. She's going for knuckle slam, which is brother. Can you defend?
That's a double crit.
Even when it's tapped, I think I just go down.
But
Actually, no, not yet. So, it's that
17
No, yeah.
bludgeoning from the first one, and then it 12 bludgeoning on the second one, with an additional 15 and 34 thunder. Yeah, it's 49 thunder damage with 17 plus 12. That's 29 bludgeoning damage and 50 and 49 thunder.
I actually just rolled 2 crits.
Yeah, that's it. He just goes down. It is what it is.
How many hit dice do you have left?
6.
You are in this fight more specifically because I don't think you would go down that fast, but also these fights are hard fights. I will allow you to roll that of all of your hit dice right now except for 1 and get that much health get that much health at the moment.
Okay.
It's currently 29.
This is almost like you pretty much were in the battle and you almost like weren't even like recognizing her as a true opponent at first, and then she basically clocked you 2 times straight in the face and you basically almost knocked you out.
That's, I believe, 67 HP total. So 15 to 29, then it goes to 40 with the 11, then 56, then 67.
Yep.
basically as you feel like almost your life flashing before your eyes for a moment. Uh, she almost looks like she's gonna go for another attack and then stops and is like, "Are you still there in the head? I'm not trying to just kill everyone."
Yeah. Surchuk would kind of like swiftly like shake his head as like blood runs out of his mouth. I'm gonna crush you, you little goat. And then he's gonna start swinging. Okay. Hit for 20 damage. Then his second attack. For 19.
Hits.
And is this also a bonus action?
And your raise damage is 7, right? Or is it a dice?
It's
It's
a
a
dice
dice.
base, so 6 and
No, 26. Yeah, you rolled
Yeah.
double sixes. So that was 26 plus 25. So that is 40. That's 51 damage.
And then I'm gonna use my lifesteal. On my bonus attack.
That's an extra. That's extra.
There's a 19 hitter.
A 19 is her AC.
Okay. Then my rage damage. And then I
That was
heal 7. So that's 74.
that was 21 plus 15 is
36.
that's 36. We got woke up and chose violence.
Yep. That's my turn.
You have hit her in the side, maybe in the leg a couple times, and she is still bolstering. She is quite a mighty woman here. I will not lie.
Bring it on.
Damn, and I'm pretty sure Zika did over 100 damage there. Damn, he is chunky.
And to prove it, she looks to the crowd. She pretty much kind of like brings a kind of like wave out to people as if she's like trying to get that of attention, as if she's trying to say, should I do it? Should I do it type of deal. And they say, go for the killing choke. And for her, it sets it off. She pretty much is going to go and jump for that of your throat, as she is going to go for a chokehold. We will now make that of an attested grapple check, pretty much meaning you need to give me either athletics or acrobatics. Well, I have to give you athletics, but I get to roll at advantage because of chokehold.
I'm pretty sure you get to roll advantage because you have rage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Zika wins.
There was no high rolling here. It was all low balled, but it's all right. She proceeds to try to go into the chokehold, but as she does, you actually kind of like make yourself neck firm, like whole body firm, as she was trying to use your weight to kind of bring you down. She actually kind of slightly let go by accident, thinking that you were gonna go down with her. Uh, it felt like it hurt for a second because it was still like a mighty grab, but you basically had held your own
Mm-hmm.
as she
All
kind of
right.
more looks in shock, but then kind of shrugs it off as she is going to perform that of a bonus action here.
You son of a bitch.
She is going to cast that of what is the equivalency of slow here, but essentially for her, she is pretty much doing that of a what I call it here, a killing shout, as she is basically booming, thundering that of her voice, yelling kind of yelling almost top of her lungs as she gives you that of her mightiest war cry, going basically ringing that in your ears, uh meaning I now need to pull out that use the save.
Is it a concentration spell?
There's the save.
It says concentration in the thing, but it depends on if the
yes.
skill requires concentration.
Wait. If cast a spell that
It is concentration. At least it's attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much just concentration, because you got to think about it, like, even if in this example, she's pretty much saying she's giving you her mighty war shout, so until you kind of get the courage to kind of maybe get a hit in or two, you're kind of like, you would be kind of slowed if you failed the check.
So do you want me to roll now?
Yes, she's literally just shouting at you.
Oof.
Okay.
Zutark is slowed. An affected target's
Zutark.
speed is half, takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't take reactions. On its turn, it can either make an action or bonus action, not both. It can make only one attack if it takes the attack action, and a couple other things I don't think that matter.
Nope.
That being said, it is your turn.
So hopefully we get a nat 20.
I'll attempt to hit her.
I spoke it into existence.
There's the natural 20.
I'll do my rage damage.
I was not expecting to speak that nat 20 into existence. I was honestly not expecting that.
I'm gonna use my my lifesteal again.
I don't know why it did that.
Does your rage damage dice also critical?
Yeah, but it's only for 2 damage.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh no, because you
Do
only
I-
rolled 1d8. You didn't roll the second die. Because you rolled 2, you doubled the dice, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so 4 extra damage, yeah.
Yeah, it bumps it up to a 32.
Do I break a concentration?
Well, actually, then does the extra 14, so that's 46. The DC 23 concentration.
She would have rolled that already. She rolled a 14. No, her concentration is broken.
So since it's broken, do I still get my extra attack still?
Yes, because you're still in mid-action.
Okay. Back to bonking.
Zuthark really did just wake up and choose violence. Look, bro got wombo comboed, got his health back, and then just slapping the shit out of her.
And then my bonus action attack.
Anyone?
Yeah. Yeah, the one with the crit, I'm just gonna say I smashed her on the head and broke one of her horns.
That's fine.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yep.
All right. With all that, with all the constant bashing that you just did out of baby pure rage of almost being put out of your own life earlier, you had brought back that quite a bunch of damage to her, basically looking like she's battered and bruised, even breaking off a piece of her horn. But now it comes back to her, as she is going to do something here real quick. Okay. I see how this works. She is going to go for her multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
She goes for that of her knuckle slam, which...
Alright, so 11, so 27 damage.
And just in taking that damage, you notice something of her fist somewhat glowing a bit. You don't quite understand it quite much. You just see that she looks bloodied, bruised, and down. However, or not down, but bloody and bruised, and kind of almost like, you know, with the all the shadow over her face a little bit. But she starts to look almost weirdly good for being down. With that of a smile on her face after landing that of the punch, she looks like she's ready for more of a fight as she activates
Bingo.
Unbreakable Will. As she will get back that of, well, not back that of, but it's more of, she will get that of 48 temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how many Zuthark bonks it'll take to break through it.
And with that additional smile, she will give you that of them horns.
The horns miss. The one good horn she has.
She couldn't get it with the one good horn. I'm just saying. Zuthark.
Alright. On this attack, I will use the Roid now. So just gonna place it on her. So I need her to make a DC save. A dex save, that is, yeah. So it's 8, so 4, 12, so she needs a DC 15.
Oh, that was you. My bad. Hold on.
Yeah. Not me, Jimbo. That's a fail.
That's a legendary resistance used.
Ah, I see. Alright, so since that doesn't work, I'll just continue with the attack now. Okay.
Definitely does hit. Trying to scream in her face, she kind of just doesn't pay any mind. That would put fear into others, does not put fear into her specifically, as you just start to make that right into her.
Yep. That's a miss. That's another miss. Alright.
You see that she's kind of like, instead of like dodging or weaving at all, she's kind of actually just deflecting your attacks back with her forearms, as you are not expecting the bite of this woman who should already be down in a way.
Back to her.
Okay. She's gonna say, you know, you have the strength of a strong fighter, but I don't know if you're quite there yet. Huh. But we'll see after this one. As she's going to multi-action. 2 attacks. We will see if the slam witches will go.
Is 1 hit. I'll take 8. So 22.
22. Is it a bad thing to tell you now? She's gonna use that of her action surge. Whee! And with that of her action surge used, we will get that of another multi-attack going for 3. We'll see if he survives the onslaught, and if you bring it back. She was not playing around with this one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's
It doesn't matter. I'm down just by lightning damage.
yeah. It was 38 on that crit that you would have taken because it's 38 bludgeoning.
As you
and
were
that's a
bashing
19,
her
and
down,
then
she pretty much proceeds to kind of go into like an almost weird type stance where she looks almost kind of like dead-eyed at you, and she pretty much gives you the like boxer technique of the one to the side, one to the one to like almost the neck somewhat area, and then one straight to the face, knocking you essentially down.
She hit me with the Dempsey roll.
And
Not the Dempsey roll.
And for one, I'm just gonna say first and foremost, you will not be killed here, so you do not have to technically even feel bad about it. Some people are just strong. This is one of them, and I know, and that includes to like what they're actually capable of doing. So just note, you did technically get through almost all of the good like pretty much all the good resources she had. If you were able to still keep fighting after that, you potentially had a chance, but she just had that of the last bit of the action surge ready for that of her last fight, and
I mean, yeah,
it was just
action
one of those
surge
go.
with multi-attack. So,
To be
also
fair,
getting like
she
3
rolled with a
crit.
3. With
yeah.
that, sadly, Zutart going down, we will see that of a couple of boos, but some people going most people in the crowd going like Kolo, Kolo, Kolo the killer, as they're pronouncing it to be that of Kolo, as Zutark will be per se dragged out of that of the place after a little bit, probably towards that of the actual clinic.
Zoo Tark see birdie.
She's just staring at a. You're just staring at a bird just dying and carrying him away.
These fights, they're no joke. These people are no joke. These battles, we will continue on. Do you all, uh, do you all want to say something to Zutark? Check up on Zutark? Do anything like that, or do you want to just get into the next fight?
Gore wouldn't have much to say if he sees Zutark later. He'll just tell him he did a really good job. The flow of the fight just didn't go in his favor.
Yeah. Probably wise I didn't try to reckless attack her, or else I would have probably died faster.
Perhaps. However, she is also just, in generalistic speaking, very strong.
I mean, yeah, she's consistently doing like 30s on every hit.
With that, Kola will go off on her own as well out the arena in the opposite direction, basically, with her hand up as the crowd cheers. Unexpected turn of events have happened here. Will this fare for that of the people that we have to go into next? Who knows? You said you guys are just ready to see what the next fight would be? Or did you want to say something to Zutark?
Okay, I'm not even joking. In the attack run she did, she got like 30s.
I don't think I'd say anything to Zutark. I think Julie would just be in the stands like, shit, shit.
Mama, is that you?
You got 30s, then it goes to 34. 24, 10 to 57. Like, she consistently does very high damage.
It's very true. The issue is you guys will eventually get up to that point. He said it's exciting. Either way, so what do you guys with that of 30 minutes though left of really the session, if you guys wanted to, I will ask, do you guys want to get the fight at least started or get into the fight, or would you want to at least like get to the point where you see what the fight is gonna be and then leave it there?
I think
I'm fine.
seeing where it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Go
fine either way.
Yeah,
Then,
go check on go check on Zutark.
Yeah,
Make sure he
go
doesn't
take
have brain
your-
damage.
Yeah, go take your time then. Go check up on Zutark.
Well, there goes Julie's plan.
I mean, not fully. It's not like the 1v1s are a tournament. It's just you're engaging in 1v1 fights. Just that Zutark got knocked the fuck out.
Maria, is that you?
Zutark got punched so hard his brain cells rubbed together. Now he knows how to read and speak fluent
He's-
Latin. What the fuck
Yeah.
Latin is, no one knows. But he knows it.
Yes. Zutark now canonically has 20 intelligence.
You guys, if you guys are anyone that is actually wanting to actually check up on Zutark and everything. Oh, whoops. That's not what I play. I want to play. Maybe this is. I'll find some music for it. Anyways, point big is you guys find that of Zutark to be in that of the medical rooms. In the medical rooms. Where is it? In that of the medical rooms, you see that of a few different kind of, like, I won't change the scene right now just because I won't take too long with it, but you see that of definitely some like bodies here and there, some to be wrapped up, some to be wrapped up in a corner, some to be still alive and probably over in certain beds. You'll even see that of like potentially a grumpy kind of older looking fellow with a mask on, seemed to be laying in one of the beds, a little bit injured. You see as he like your guys are coming in, he quickly like covers himself with the curtain, with the like the going around curtain, like he doesn't want to be bothered. But near there, you will see that of Zutark being that of pretty much uh mostly bandaged up because he mostly just took bludgeoning damage and mostly needs rest for the most part, but otherwise he did really much exhaust himself with the fight, aka with all the hit dice that he just put out there. um and you will proceed to see as he is pretty much heftily in recovery mode, essentially, as the person wrapping up the bandages and everything it seems to be like that of like, I would say like that of a female like doctor, but you can't like specifically see their face, like it's almost hidden behind that of like a white like uh mask, like as if it was like a spirit blossom festival mask, as she goes, "Your friend very injured, but will be very fine. Given some time, be allowed back out to fight if he wants. Don't suggest it against whoever he fought before. Uh, you are friends, right? Relatives? Something like that. Only reason I assume you people come see people here in clinic, because clinic is not always clean." Julie Core snoring.
I don't think Julie would go. I think Julie's just kind of low key panicking about the plan falling to pieces.
Okay, that's fine. Core snoring.
Snorri would definitely go up and visit Zutark.
Yeah.
Well, that's the scene that you got
Core
left
would,
on.
Core would doesn't really have much reason to visit. I mean, if he sees him later after the fight, he'll say what happened. But Core's probably not going to bother while he's most likely asleep and recovering.
So just snoring.
It seems like it.
Well, you meet that of the clinic nurse then, basically. Friend,
Hello
lover,
there.
lover, friend.
Friend.
I'd never known. I
Is
never
that
questioned to really
pretty
care.
bird lady?
Halfway lover. I don't care actually.
No.
It's not here to question me. Whatever it is, I just tell you, he would be fine sometime. But he will be seeing the stars for quite a bit.
It was a rough fight out there, but I'm glad he is somewhat okay.
Yes, but even then, sometimes these fighters, they get very cocky. Sometimes they do things out of extremity, sometimes they do things out of fun, and they just like to hurt themselves. But you seem to play that of a different type of game, yes? You don't like to get hurt yourself? Fancy, huh?
No, I'm more of a prowling kind of fighter.
Well, can you then imagine something for me? Imagine the way that you are in the way of your own fighting style and of the way you might want to choose to fight, to think, to even play whatever the game it is you're trying to do. And you think at the top of your head somewhere, you are the best at what you do. You're untouchable. This fellow here, he might have thinking to himself that he was untouchable. Now, with that of a new shattered reality, do you think he'll change? Do you think his ways will continue? Or Will you be a deciding factor in that? Who's to say, though? It's not me. I'm just here to put them back together. Here's some bandages to keep him going. You have fun. I will now can go back because I have more people at the door. Bye-bye.
Oh. Well, that was something. Almost lost in thoughts about the psychological, philosophical words of the nurse. She makes her way over to Zutark.
Did
Hey,
I
big fella.
win?
No, unfortunately not. But you put up a big fight out there.
Suchuk was
I was
supposed to win. Suchuk
I know.
always win.
I wish that was reality, but even I have seen fights that turned ugly, and unfortunately, not everyone has the luxus of waking up in a nurse's bed. But for what's worth, it only helps to toughen up and do better.
Yes, Suchuk will come back and beat her. Then I will be going back to being strongest troll.
I mean, if you think about it, she isn't a troll, is she?
She hit like troll.
So, the next opponent you meet, you only hit harder.
Yes. Me crush their skull with big metal club.
But how do you like your new weapon? Since you have got to use since you've got to use it a few times by now.
It feels nice. Me especially like when it makes the ringing sound.
That's awesome to hear. Oh.
Question.
Yes.
Is it normal to not feel Zutark toes?
The only time I'm familiar with not feeling toes is when the frostbite gets to you.
But Zutark
But
not cold.
let me try something out, big fella. Snorri looks at the bandages in her head and just tosses them on the bed aside before rubbing her hands together and in giving at least some form of a cure. It's not much, and I'm not really good at it yet, but I do hope it helps you healing up faster.
Feel nice. I think Zutark gonna take a nap now.
That's a good idea. I need to return to the others too. Our match is soon starting. We'll see you again after it, okay?
Okay, you go tell Birdman not to mess up.
I will tell him. Good night, Sutark, and we'll see you later.
Zutark, go to sleep now.
With that, Zutark is given his little night time, and one of you can have an inspiration.
I've already got mine. Yeah, if it's between those two, yeah, either Zutark or Snorri.
Specifically, it is between
I already-
those two. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like one of you can. It's like, already got mine, but anyway, so it's probably between those two who RP'd, so yeah, either one of you can have it.
Give it to Snorri.
Oh, thank you.
Chuli, Core, were you guys wanting to say or do anything in specific before I just set this up?
Nope, nothing from me.
Nah, Core was like quite literally if Zutark were the conscious, Core would have just told Zutark he fought well, did good. It just seems the fight just didn't go. The flow of the fight just didn't go in his favor. Otherwise, either one could have won. It just the odds ended up going more to her. The best way I can describe RNG of getting 3 natural 20s. It's like it just the world just the fight just ended up going her way, but it could have gone either way.
Sometimes it just happens. What was your guys' team name again?
Oh shit.
I have no idea again.
Yeah, the one.
You know,
I know I have written it
I-
down somewhere.
I
but
kind of
can't
love the
find
idea that even we don't remember and we just come up with a different name every time we come out.
I like that idea. Julie, it's your turn to come up with something. Don't mess up.
It's like, are we doing our intro again? Or
I mean, we
on the way
could.
out?
I mean, we could go with a name to avenge Zutark, Headhunter's Fangs, or something.
Ooh, we are the
Since
raging
Zutark did-
trolls.
Since we did
While
just watch
neither
Zutark get
of
his
us
ass,
is.
as we did just watch Zutark get his ass kicked, so name in honor of Zutark.
I mean, we're not. I'm at least trying to act like I'm not associated with him because he was meant to kill me later in the night. So
Yeah, but now
Whoops.
he's not killing you later in the night.
He's taking nappies.
So, do you need a new plan to die, Bird?
oh yeah, that's fine. That's a later problem. Like let's focus on the tournament for now.
I can help
I'll-
you with that later.
I'll brainstorm something.
I can help. I'm used to this type of thing. You do
I
not
mean,
live with that. You do not live in Thon without helping somebody fake a death.
Let's bring the next 2 fights behind us, and then we can think about killing you.
How reassuring.
I know, I'm a ray of sunlight.
Choose if you guys are coming from the left or the right side, and place yourself
Over the
however
left this
you
time.
want on the map on that
Yeah.
side. But I will say, what are you guys going with for the name?
We are now the.
You know what? I got a better idea. It's fine.
Oh no.
Alright,
Set,
alright.
Set is ready to bring out this as he goes. All right, we get that into the next set of fights here. I know we had a couple passing by, some boring, some not. But for now, we get here to that of the actual team fights for some of them. And for this start of these team fights, I will bring out and say out or announce out that of someone who, a group that I Sigma. What does it say here? Throws out the paper. Bring out that of the next group. That of somebody who has a constantly changing potential name or putting in whatever they feel like. I'll let them announce it for themselves. But to bring out that of these specialties of nobodies of I don't even know how to pronounce for that of somebody I can't even give a name to. But we'll see what they come out with, conviction, will, or might. Bring it out for, as he kind of leaves it to you guys, pointing at you.
Okay, Julie, go ahead.
It's your turn. I did it last time.
Yeah, Julie will just come out like, spear twirling, like playing to the crowd, cupping his ear, like Hulk Hogan style. Like, oh, did you not expect us? Did you think we'll go out in round 1? Well, the Storm's Eye is back to disappoint you all again.
I just imagine the crowd's like, Storm's Eye, did they change the name in the middle of the round?
It's gonna lean over to Snorri like, that's what we went with last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It does sound familiar.
It sounds a lot like what we'd call ourselves.
Well,
Snorri is
you see
probably remembering the name Twilight's Eye and not Storm's Eye, and it was not the name of a team, but of a entirely different person, but...
well, as you guys left the name kind of blank, kind of had to give you something. So, for now, hopefully, if you keep it, whatever. That of the Storm's Eye. Eye Storm, whatever you guys are. Are you ready to see that of your contenders?
Yep.
Never been more ready, and Snorri cracks her knuckles before taking out not just an ordinary bow, but her runic bow, which is now allowed to use.
This should be interesting.
So Thule, give me a performance check real quick.
Hell yeah.
And-
A thing I'm good at. Let's hope I don't shit the bed on a plus 13. Yep, that'll do.
Let's go!
As you kind of were bringing out the attention of the crowd towards you as you were coming on out, announcing to you of who you guys kind of are in a way, twirling about, giving Hulk Hogan style of look at me kind of way. You hear that of like, you know, the mighty thorns and the horns in the background going off, as feeling yourself up a bit, having that of the crowd cheering. Yeah, for to the what did they say again? The storm something? Yeah, storms. You get that of some people who kind of like give no real reaction. But if I could input the music here, I'm just gonna point it out to you here because I can't change the music like that for it. But this is the time where it's like you're kind of like feeling yourself, but not seeing as that of the other side of the people are coming out as the other side. If I could like have the music going on, it would basically be like interrupting your time, interrupting your music, as you kind of hear like the here comes the type of music.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, while Julie's doing his showboating and everything, Core just pinches the bridge of his nose or horn, whichever one's making more difference, because dragon head.
Coming out from that of the other side, one of some mighty contenders that I haven't had the pleasure of wanting to see in a while, but always seem to come back. Always welcome back, though, considering the fact that these are some tough and agile fighters for their own good. I wish whoever fights them the best of luck here, as I've only seen bones being crushed, tears being made, and sometimes death here and there. But inevitability happens. So come on out and welcome to that. Of what's the name again? I threw out the paper. We bring out that of the Bucko Special. Whatever that means. As you will see coming out, that of 3 characters. I'm going to put them on screen, but I'm going to put them here first.
Please let it be the little guy.
You will see that of a bigger looking fellow here. One to be that of definitely fishman looking species. With that of some injuries already looking like he's taken, almost looking like he's almost a veteran warrior of sorts, who has basically 2 working arms on the top, like his top arms, but for his lower arms, one of them the hand's gone, and for the other arm, it's almost looking like it's being replaced as like an almost stone-like barnacle boulder, as this man looks pretty much stout. So he's not like he's big, but he's not tall. He's like more wide.
He's a broad build.
You will see that of another fish-like man here, a lot more slimmer and skinnier, to be that of what you feel like almost has the presence of a rogue, but not the demeanor of one, considering the fact that they are they have on their back what seems to be a mighty great sword, one that even emanates a bit of magic. As he proceeds to look towards that of the crowd, but then look back as if he doesn't like the attention that much, saying something to probably his crew. But you see, they at least look very slim and more on the athletic side, I would say. But to round out that of the last people here, or last person here, you know him, you love him. It's the little tiny small shark man, who proceeds to have that what seems to be like a couple of daggers that look to be almost like bonefish tooth looking daggers. And he looks like he's ready for a fight more than the other ones actually are. Like he's wanting to fight. You can see the thrill in his eyes, his little beady eye, and he pretty much like kind of screams out to the crowd, "Who's ready to see some blood? Because between us three, we're bull." Like one person, like they say in their names, where it's like, where one goes like, "I'm Bull," other one goes, "I'm Mako," and he goes, "And with Knuckle, we make the Bucko Special," and that's their name, and that's where we will end today's session.
Let's
Meanwhile,
go.
meanwhile, Core to Snorri. I'm going to kill them.
I just imagine Zutak just sleeping right now. It's like, he's still short.
Yeah, actually, you don't know why he came out
Yeah,
like this. He's supposed to...
Goblin Shark Man came out with shark teeth.
Just for clarifications, as what kind of people are they classified?
So, unfortunately for me, they're still considered humanoids because Vastayans are still humanoid. But I won't say that's a classification for everyone that you see, but it could be.
I mean, of course, that's good info to know. I certainly won't abuse it.
In either case, everybody have that a good day, good night, whatever it may be. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.